Hey everyone, today we have an interesting topic about basically going from absolutely zero to a full-blown business using the spirits and magic. And this isn't so uncommon a topic, but it isn't spoken about so deeply as we're going into now, because this is kind of a multifaceted topic. You don't use just one spirit the whole way through. There's a lot of spirits, there's hundreds of spirits, going from the Greek paradigm, Sumerian, Egyptian, demons, angels, fallen angel, cliff-off, elementals, and we just need a multifaceted approach here so that we can attack all of our issues over time very coherently and thoroughly. And this is not something for those who don't know what they want. You have to have a clear mind, you have to have understanding of what your goals are, clear emotions, clear head, an idea of what you want to do. That's why a lot of people don't get into business, because they end up realizing that they either don't have the vision, they don't have the persistence, they don't have the motivation, they have maybe talent. Some people have motivation but no talent. And that's what we have to attack here. Steps to this, a lot of steps to getting us focused so that we can start profiting. And profit is not just sort of having income. You might have $100 in revenue, but if your expenses are sort of 120, you've lost $20. And we'll go into numbers and stuff a little later. It's not important. But knowing that you have to focus yourself from the inside out, spiritual, mind, everything, the external world, is a pretty big deal here. And that's why we have 5 different spirits, Greek, Sumerian, demon, angel, going fully out to make sure that we succeed in whatever it is that we're trying to do. And it gets pretty interesting later. You see how all the pieces come together, and it's no longer a question or a joke of what we're doing. And for business magic, wealth magic as I call it, it's evolving your prosperity energy. It's your frequency for sort of success and money. And it can only really work if you're revolving around something you're really into, your passion. And that's where a lot of people mess up. And I just don't abide by the belief that you just attack whatever is profitable. Not necessarily. And we'll see that as we go through, that if you only follow sort of where the money is, you'll be unhappy later. Like the people who follow into careers and jobs that are supposedly high paying, and they realize they are so unhappy and they hate life eventually after years, and they're burnt out. We have to avoid that by using the spirits to help us find our life purpose as it relates to our passion and abundance here, and really, business success. Asmodai is a very powerful demon to start out with. There's 1,000 different combinations you could use here because they all have relatively overlapping powers. But Asmodai can help you understand what business you can start up with a passionate idea. And these are 2 different powers here. And he helps to develop your business idea so that you can make everything into reality. And your thoughts and actions, not just thoughts, but the actions as well, are guided so that everything comes to reality, to fruition faster. After this, or kind of, sort of, almost overlapping, but not so much. I use upwards of 12 to 24 spirits for my projects, so ritual stacking and using multiple spirits for any one long-term goal is pretty common for me and my clients and my friends who I do rituals for. And it is not unheard of to use upwards of, let's say, finishing school. That's 6 to maybe 10 spirits to get everything aligned, emotional drama out, and to hone your focus so that you can get your goals done faster. Kahuya here, the angel, can open up your heart and your mind and your eyes. It's all internal, and then it goes outward, so that you can see how you can make your efforts and work more efficient, and that you can act more wisely and intelligently, so your business work yields great profits. So this is when things are kind of started up. Everything starts up with Asmodai kind of, and then you kind of work forward. So this is kind of a general overview of what business magic and wealth magic looks like, where you are creating something that can last years and years to come rather than just a job. Or even some careers, when recession hits, things can be really bad, and we can help not really avoid that, but make ourselves resilient to recession and really dark periods of the economy through the spirits. I'm not saying that it's bulletproof, but I'm saying that it helps so that you are always strong in your business, in your careers, and all the other stuff. so that everything is more aligned and more kind of stable going forward, even in dark times for the economy, because you have your own economy, and then sort of society has its own economy, and you have two different economies there, and you have to make sure that your economy is always strong, and your business can like withstand the pressures and sort of challenges of the outside world. But this Kahuya sort of making your work more efficient, and you can think more intelligently about your business. If I post the demon, who can sort of allow you to see what talents and skills that you have that need to be sort of honed in, maximized. Maybe you have to go back to school, maybe you have to learn new trades, different things, so that you are more valuable to your clients and you can create better products over time. That's a really big power, because I've used it myself. I have a copywriting business. I have multiple online businesses. I don't really have a day job. This is why I'm covering this topic. I haven't worked a day job since, I think, 2010. It's been almost a decade online for me, and it hasn't been like without challenge, but when you use the spirits, everything gets a lot better, and that's how I know. I've used all of these spirits for different other things, especially business, and it's not unheard of to use these spirits to help guide you toward a much larger goal, which is to make yourself more aligned with your life purpose, which I found, I'm pretty sure, and to make sure that your businesses just stay aligned. Even in recessions and lower economies, you just know what to do. And that's what iPost can help you gain those skills and talents, and enhance your talents so that you are more valuable to your clients over time. Cronus, the Greek spirit, which is, people don't really think to use the Greeks or the Sumerians or even the Egyptians. They think about it probably, but they don't think to use them or, ask them for guidance. And you can remove that feeling that you can't do something, you can't achieve your goals, you can't do things better, you can't do things blah, 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 blah. That I can't idea is removed, and it helps to enhance your work ethic both in thought and in actuality, where your work ethic is actually stronger. It's not just in your head. And that helps you sort of reach through and transcend this current level so that you can reach whatever higher goals that you have. There's a longer term sort of use for that spirit. They're useful for business because we always want to push ourselves to the next level, and sometimes we think we've hit that brick wall or that sort of that barrier, and we don't know how to transcend that to get to the next level, and that's really powerful for Cronus. Nana is a very understated Sumerian spirit. I found her through healing, trying to heal my family and friends, and I realized that she has very strong business. I'm pretty sure that's a she. The spirits will come to you as whatever gender that you will most respect or most understand, so don't misunderstand if other people see an angel as a guy or girl and you don't see it that way. Some people just see the spirits as genderless. It depends on the practitioner, the person who's seeing it, because they just appear to us as we subjectively kind of need to detect them. Nana is a woman to me. Healing at first, and then now it's more of sort of business, insight, overcoming challenges. That's what I use it for, which is another power of hers. And she can help bring sort of a longer-term vision for your business, your plans, even family plans, personal plans, whatever, and help you do client outreach in a way that you are consistently profiting. And profit is that bigger idea, not just revenue. You need profit. You need sort of take-home cash in hand that you can pay your bills with, and that's why this is so important here that we're using multiple spirits to guide us along. And the second power, because these are two different powers here, you are given more consistent persistence and motivation and sort of grit. It's that psychological term which allows you to be more empowered as you go along for years to come. And nothing can derail your efforts because you are personally sort of focused in and geared into what it takes to reach the next level for you. And I keep talking about the next level because you have to see it as like a stair or like a ladder, where each rung or each step is going up your goals, and really it's an infinite ladder in a way. Unless we get comfortable and want to stay at one point, you take each step at a time, and you reach another level, and it's like a 1,000-story building where even though you might have a decent income, next year you might think and know that you want to help more people, you want to reach more people, you want to provide for more clients, and you want to push your business to new limits. And Nana can help that. And there's other spirits we'll have for both business magic and wealth magic. I've done this to myself for the past 3 to 4 years minimum. It's been kind of a long time that I've done. I didn't really reach out to the other paradigms of Greeks and Egyptian in particular for business until I worked with the jinn, demons, angels, not so much the elementals for business, but those were my sort of starting off point. And now I see how powerful it can be to even work with a Qliphoth over the past several years. Those are the fallen angels. Very powerful for business evolution and personal evolution to know who you are and where you want to be. But these are the 5 spirits, and even though we're just touching upon 5 for now, there are, like I said, hundreds if not thousands of other combinations you can use for business because they have overlapping powers, they have different specialties, and this is just a starting point, a little rough idea of how to go from nothing to a full-blown business. So that's all for now. This is going from 0 to a full-blown business. I would say no time limit for this kind of stuff because if you think in terms of time limits, you might mess up, and that's another idea we'll get into later. But yeah, if you want to learn more, please click on the links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.